Right now we are talking about the problem of agricultural lands, which accounts for nearly 71% of the world's arable land. When we talk about agricultural land, we're talking about that piece of geography on which daily human hand is tending to it. Men and women are working on it, and that is in the most horrific state. Not even a single nation in the entire world has the minimum 3% organic content, which makes soil. Not even one nation. So this has happened for whatever reasons, let me not go into the technicalities of it, but the important thing is, you must understand when we are facing a problem of this magnitude, where scientists are talking about soil extinction. When we use the word extinction, we normally said dinosaurs and dodos. But now we are talking about soil extinction, and that's not a joke. Because just 70, 80 years ago, almost every nation used to face this. At least in our nation, we used to have severe famines every 3 to 4 years. In 1942, the famine took 3.2 million people in 4 months in this country. Famine is not even like a war. War means at least somebody will shoot you dead. This is a slow fade. 3-4 months it takes to die slowly. Most terrible things will happen to you. You will lose your humanity altogether. There have been many nations, many situations, I don't want to name them, but there have been many places where people have chopped off the limbs of their own children and eaten to survive, because they didn't want to kill their children. Do we want to drive the world once again in the direction of the famine? Because that's exactly where we are pointed right now. The whole world is moving towards a famine. It is not even that we have not reached there yet. Already 2 nations in Africa, today you just see the news, 2 nations in Africa are going into severe famine. 49 million people are not going to have any food. David Beasley, who was on the video I saw, he said, we don't have the money to provide food. Last year they provided food worth $9 billion. This year they asked for $15 billion. They are not getting it because everybody is talking about Ukraine. Next year they want $22 billion. How long will you run the world like this? Food must grow where people are, isn't it? You get it from here, there and give aid, is it going to work for long? This year, I want all of you to know this and feel it in your hearts, otherwise what is the point? 350,000 children could die in the next 4 to 6 months because there is no nourishment. How can we let this happen? After all this infrastructure, this education, this information, this technology, everything, once again we are driving the world towards famine. This is simply unpardonable as far as I'm concerned. We must turn it away. Fortunately, 74 nations have already declared, others are examining the Save Soil policy document. I am sure they will move in that direction, I have no doubt about it. We will also work on this. We are setting up a 25-member scientific committee which will handhold small nations. After this journey is over, the real hard work begins. So what can I do? One thing is, you can give your time to me, I can make use of you because you have a smart friend. That is one thing. But right now, you use your smart friend, look him up properly, explore your smart friend properly. There are so many possibilities there. Do something, do hee, ha, ha, do a jig, do a song, do whatever damn nonsense you want to do. But somehow awaken the world to this, because otherwise, once again we are driving towards famines. This time, it could be a global thing. When food scarcity comes, I want you to know, whoever has the biggest guns will take the food. Even if you grow it in your backyard, you will not eat it. Just know this.